What you are about to discover now may completely change the way you see your coffee. Many of us start the day with something we believe to be a source of energy, but in reality, we are harming ourselves without knowing it. Coffee, this drink that seems to give us energy, may actually be destroying your health in ways you never imagined. How is this possible? Because there are mistakes that, when we make them while preparing or consuming coffee, turn this drink into a real poison for the body. And these mistakes are more common than you think. Have you ever experienced sudden tremors, rapid heartbeat, unexplained insomnia, or an inexplicable fatigue after drinking coffee? If so, it is possible that you are consuming coffee the wrong way. And what you put in it, or even the way you prepare it, can be the difference between a revitalizing tonic or a silent poison. Today, I will reveal the biggest mistakes you might be making and how to correct them. At the end of this video, I will share a secret coffee recipe that not only eliminates these mistakes, but also transforms your morning drink into a natural remedy. This formula, used by ancient cultures such as Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine, believes that when combined with the right ingredients, coffee can strengthen your immunity, improve digestion, and even promote longevity. Now it is time for an important reflection. Do you take care of your body? It is the temple where your health and life manifest. And every choice you make, even the simple act of preparing your coffee, can be a decision that brings you closer to more health or more disease. If you believe that taking care of yourself is an act of self-love, share this video with at least 3 people you love, because knowledge can transform lives. Let's go. Get ready, because what you will learn now may transform the way you drink coffee forever. The biggest mistakes that turn your coffee into poison: digestive problems, anxiety, insomnia, extreme fatigue, glucose spikes, inflammation, and even serious diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and neurological disorders can be aggravated by poorly prepared coffee. You may be poisoning your body without realizing it. Pay attention now, because the following mistakes may compromise your health and quality of life. Mistake 1. Sweetening coffee with refined sugar. If you still sweeten your coffee with refined sugar, you are making one of the worst mistakes. Sugar causes blood glucose spikes, overloads the pancreas, and over time can lead to the development of type 2 diabetes. Moreover, sugar is directly linked to chronic inflammation, increased bad cholesterol, LDL, fatty liver, and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Natural solution. If you need to sweeten, use natural alternatives like cinnamon powder, which not only adds a sweet touch, but also helps regulate blood sugar levels, or coconut sugar, which has a much lower glycemic index than refined sugar. Mistake 2. Using artificial sweeteners. Switching sugar for artificial sweeteners is another big mistake. Substances like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose, contrary to what many think, are highly harmful. They disrupt gut microbiota, kill beneficial bacteria, and promote inflammation, digestive issues, and even harm the nervous system. Aspartame, for example, has been linked to headaches, mood swings, and even a higher risk for neurodegenerative diseases. Natural solution? To sweeten healthily, use pure stevia, erythritol, or xylitol, which do not cause the same problems as artificial sweeteners. And if possible, try to retrain your palate and get used to drinking coffee without sweeteners. Mistake 3. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Drinking coffee first thing in the morning is a serious mistake. Coffee stimulates the production of hydrochloric acid, and when consumed without food, it can irritate the gastric mucosa, leading to gastritis, reflux, and even ulcers. Additionally, coffee on an empty stomach increases cortisol release, the stress hormone, which can result in anxiety, irritability, and fatigue throughout the day. Natural solution: before drinking your coffee, eat something light. such as a portion of nuts, cashews, walnuts or almonds, or a fiber-rich fruit like papaya or avocado. This protects your stomach and regulates hormone levels before ingesting caffeine. Mistake 4. Consuming low-quality and contaminated coffee. Most industrialized coffees on the market are of low quality and may be contaminated with mycotoxins, toxic substances produced by fungi. These toxins harm the liver, cause inflammation, and weaken the immune system. Not to mention pesticide residues, which, when present in coffee, are extremely harmful to health. Natural solution: always choose organic coffees, free of pesticides and mycotoxins. Prefer controlled origin coffees that use high-quality beans to avoid contamination risks. Mistake 5. Mixing coffee with milk. If you mix coffee with milk, you may be hindering the absorption of coffee's antioxidants. Casein, a milk protein, binds to coffee's polyphenols, reducing their effectiveness. And if you use industrialized milk, you are ingesting hormones and antibiotics that can disrupt your endocrine system and affect your gut health. For those who are lactose intolerant, this combination can cause inflammation and gastrointestinal discomfort. Natural solution: replace traditional milk with plant-based options like coconut, almond, or cashew milk. These milk alternatives are not only healthier, but also help enhance the benefits of caffeine. Mistake 6. Overindulging in coffee throughout the day. Caffeine is a powerful stimulant and can be beneficial when consumed in the right amount. However, when you exceed the limit and consume too much coffee, your nervous system becomes overloaded, cortisol levels rise, and your sleep quality suffers. Excessive coffee consumption is linked to issues like anxiety, insomnia, rapid heartbeat, adrenal fatigue, and even increased blood pressure. And there's more. Caffeine is a diuretic, which can lead to body dehydration. Practical solution: limit your intake to 2 or 3 cups per day. Prefer organic, high-quality coffee and, whenever possible, alternate with other healthy drinks like natural teas, which provide energy without the side effects of excessive caffeine. Error 7. Drinking excessively hot coffee. Drinking coffee immediately after brewing, when it is boiling, can be a dangerous mistake for your health. Studies show that extremely hot beverages can increase the risk of esophageal cancer, since excessive heat causes micro-lesions in the mucosa of the digestive tract. Over time, these lesions can trigger cellular mutations and contribute to the development of tumors. Practical solution: let the coffee cool down a bit before drinking. The ideal temperature for safe consumption is below 60 degrees Celsius. If you don't have the patience to wait, a simple tip is to add a little plant-based milk, or even some cold water to reduce the temperature without compromising the flavor. Error 8. Choosing industrialized instant coffee. Instant coffee may seem like a convenient solution, but it is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. It undergoes a heavy industrial process that destroys most of its beneficial and antioxidant compounds. Many instant coffees contain additives such as preservatives, stabilizers, and chemicals used to extract caffeine, which overload the liver and promote inflammation in the body. Practical solution: whenever possible, opt for freshly ground coffee or, at the very least, high-quality coffee beans. If the convenience of instant coffee is essential for you, choose certified organic brands that use more natural processing methods. Error 9. Preparing coffee with aluminum or plastic utensils. Many coffee makers and coffee filters are made of aluminum or plastic, materials that can release toxic substances when heated. Aluminum, for example, has been linked to neurological diseases like Alzheimer's, while plastic can release bisphenol A, BPA, and other harmful substances that affect the endocrine system and increase the risk of cancer and infertility. Practical solution: prefer healthier brewing methods such as cloth filters, stainless steel, or glass coffee makers. These materials prevent coffee contamination by toxic compounds and preserve its beneficial properties. Error 10. Not hydrating with water after drinking coffee. Coffee has a diuretic effect, causing your body to eliminate fluids and essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. If you drink coffee without replenishing these lost fluids, you may end up dehydrated and deficient in minerals crucial for heart and nervous system health. Practical solution. Every time you drink coffee, have a glass of water immediately afterward. This helps maintain hydration and prevents the negative effects of caffeine on your body, turning coffee into an ally for health. Now you may be wondering, but what about the benefits of coffee? Is it really worth continuing to drink this beverage? The answer is yes. When consumed correctly, coffee can be a powerful ally for your health. But to understand why it can be much more than just a stimulant, you need to know how it positively impacts your body. Coffee is one of the richest sources of antioxidants in modern nutrition. It contains bioactive compounds that fight free radicals, preventing premature aging and reducing the risks of severe diseases. Here's how it can benefit your health. Improves brain function and protects against neurodegenerative diseases. Caffeine, one of coffee's main compounds, stimulates the central nervous system, improving memory, focus, and concentration. Studies indicate that moderate coffee consumption can reduce the risk of diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, thanks to its antioxidants that protect neurons. Increases energy and physical performance. Caffeine releases adrenaline, which boosts energy levels and enhances the body's ability to burn fat as fuel. That's why coffee is an excellent natural pre-workout, helping improve physical performance. Aids weight loss and metabolism control. Coffee speeds up metabolism and increases thermogenesis, meaning it helps the body burn more fat. Additionally, it can reduce appetite, making weight control easier. Reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes. Studies show that people who regularly drink coffee without excess and without sugar are less likely to develop type 2 diabetes. This is because coffee improves insulin sensitivity and regulates blood sugar levels, protects the liver, and reduces the risk of liver diseases. Coffee has protective properties for the liver and can lower the risk of conditions such as fatty liver disease, hepatitis, and cirrhosis. Some studies suggest it may reduce the risk of severe liver diseases by up to 50%. Fights depression and improves mood. Caffeine increases the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are responsible for feelings of well-being. Therefore, coffee can be a natural ally against depression and help boost mood. Reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases. When consumed without sugar and inflammatory ingredients, coffee helps improve blood circulation and may reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases such as heart attacks and strokes. These are just a few of the benefits coffee can bring to your health. But as you already know, everything depends on how you consume it. Now I want to teach you how to prepare a medicinal coffee that enhances all these beneficial effects and turns this drink into a true natural remedy. What you're about to learn is not ordinary coffee, but rather a powerful beverage used by ancient civilizations to improve health, increase longevity, and treat various diseases. Ayurvedic medicine, which has existed for over 5,000 years, has always valued coffee combined with therapeutic spices. In Chinese medicine, herbs were mixed with coffee to balance the body's energies and fight inflammation. Even Anus Mountain peoples and African tribes used variations of this drink to strengthen the mind and body. Today, I will teach you how to prepare this health elixir that will transform your daily coffee into a source of vitality and longevity. Get ready to change your relationship with coffee forever. Ingredients: 1 cup of organic, freshly brewed coffee. This base delivers a burst of antioxidants and pure energy, free of toxins or pesticides that could harm your health. 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or ghee, sources of healthy fats that help your body absorb caffeine in a more balanced way, avoiding energy spikes followed by crashes. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar levels, reduces inflammation, and promotes better blood circulation. A pinch of turmeric with black pepper. Turmeric fights inflammation and oxidation in the body, while black pepper enhances its absorption, maximizing its benefits. 1 teaspoon of pure cocoa powder, known for improving mood, reducing stress, and giving coffee a rich texture and unique flavor. Optional, 1 teaspoon of coconut milk or almond milk, ideal for those who prefer a creamier coffee, replacing traditional milk in a healthy way. Preparation method. This healing coffee is easy to make, but each step is essential to maximize its effects. Prepare your cup of organic coffee and pour it into the blender. Add coconut oil or ghee, cinnamon, turmeric with pepper, cocoa, and, if desired, plant-based milk. Blend everything for about 20 to 30 seconds until the mixture becomes creamy and homogeneous. Serve immediately and experience the true transformation of your coffee. Benefits of healing coffee. This combination of ingredients not only enhances your coffee, but also turns it into a powerful ally for your health. Check out what it can do for you. Long-lasting energy without highs and crashes. Coconut oil helps smooth the effects of caffeine, providing steady energy without the fatigue from sudden spikes. Fights inflammation. Turmeric, cocoa, and cinnamon work together to reduce inflammation in the body, preventing diseases and promoting well-being. Boosts concentration and protects the brain. These ingredients help improve memory and focus while protecting neurons from premature aging. Speeds up metabolism. Cinnamon and coconut oil aid in fat burning and help regulate glucose levels. Strengthens the immune system. The antioxidants in this coffee help reinforce your natural defenses against viruses, bacteria, and other harmful agents. If you've never tried this recipe before, now is the time to give your daily coffee a new flavor and power. Conclusion. Now that you know what can transform your coffee into a natural remedy, the choice is yours. Will you continue drinking coffee the traditional way, ignoring its negative impacts on your health, or will you use this knowledge to turn this simple drink into a superfood? If this lesson made sense to you, I'd love to hear your opinion. On a scale from 0 to 10, how would you rate this content? Leave your comment below because your opinion is valuable and helps spread this information to more people. And please let me know where you are watching this lesson from. I want to see how far this message is reaching. Now I have an important request for you. Write the phrase, "Healing comes from nature," in the comments. This simple action is a way to reaffirm your commitment to health and the powerful natural knowledge that modern times often forget. Before we wrap up, I want to recommend 2 powerful videos that can transform your health and life. They will appear on the screen, and I strongly encourage you to watch them. This content has the potential to be the key to more energy, balance, and well-being in your life. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Thank you so much for being here. A big hug, full health, and see you in the next lesson.